Welcome, crypto fam, to the #1 daily Bitcoin pod. In today's show, we'll be breaking down the latest Bitcoin price action, as we do each and every day, as well as breaking news. Hong Kong Bitcoin ETF issuers consider seeking approval to trade in mainland China. You know, this is a pretty big deal. We'll also be discussing Wells Fargo reporting exposure to Grayscale and ProShares Bitcoin ETFs. That means Jamie Dimons. You know what I mean? And all of these big banks, from JP Morgan to Wells Fargo, all gaining exposure to the king crypto. You know what I mean? Pretty big deal. We'll also be discussing SBF maintains his innocence as he trades rice in jail. You can't make this ish up. Trading rice, yo. Whoa. We'll also be discussing crypto analyst says bullish cycle not yet over, predicting $100,000 Bitcoin in this fourth quarter. But there is a catch. We'll also be discussing the Fundstrat CEO predicting when Bitcoin price will reach not only 150,000, but also $500,000 per coin. As well as Jack Dorsey says Bitcoin will be worth at least $1 million by 2030. Send it. All this plus so much more in today's show. Welcome, crypto fam. What it do? Talk about BTFD alerts. Let's go. Shout out John, Christine, McFootinator, Ivan. Got the sage today, yo. So let's go. Haha. Welcome, Bill. Welcome, Darth Melda. How the fam doing? Let me know. Pump it up. Or BTFD and pick some Bitcoin up. One of the two. Pump it up. Who else we have in the chat? Make some noise, family. I appreciate the interaction. This is live every day. Let me make sure the chat's updated. There we go, so I can see the rest of you. Guido, good to see you. Christine Murphy, Kelvin, Serge. Shout out to all the mods. Shout out to Nico. What'd it say? I forgot to come on live last night since it was my birthday. Happy birthday, Nico. Oh, well, I'm here now. This marks my 5th year watching JV. Nuts. Appreciate the loyalty. That means a lot to me. So thank you, broski. And for the rest of the fam here, yes. Hope everything is good. All good, man. Appreciate you, Serge. What up, Molly? Good to see you as well. Jack Dorsey might call for $1 million by 2030. Wood called that a long time ago. Fact. Kathy is now calling for 3.8 million as well. By 2030. That's her bull scenario. That's if 5% allocation into these major asset managers, like such as through the ETFs and other products. Welcome, Toronto. What it do? What is poppin'? Good to see you guys. I'm going to light the sage now. Why not? Let's do it up. I love me some sage. Brings in the good vibes. Smells amazing too. I love it. It's like, looks like a big fatty. So I'm sure people are going to come on the stream. Yo, JV had one of those 8-gram blunts he talks about. You know what I mean? I'm saying 1 billion by 2040. And whoa, I love it. It's strong. You can see Nipsey's attention. His nose is in the air. Like, what's that? Smell alert. What is that plant? It's amazing. Yeah, yo. Bitcoin's going to zero. Donald Duck. That's all I got to say. Welcome, y'all. Make some noise in the chat. Please share this stream. Retweet, a.k.a. re-X post is always appreciated. Pass that ish. That's what I'm saying. JV lit as a mofo right now. I got my brew and the herb. What more does a broski need besides BTC, a brew, and some herb? Just saying. Oh man, what kind of music you guys want to hear? Because I want to enjoy some of the sage for a moment, at least for another minute. Pump it up. Or we could do a little.
Now, we all know Bitcoin is the best asset.
Thank you, Oz. I appreciate you smashing that like. It helps out a lot, and it's always appreciated. Not like us by popular demand. You got it.
They not like us. 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 They not like us.
Brilliant. Somebody clip that. That's going to be pretty lit. Pun intended. Psst, I see dead people.
Aye, monster on the beat, ho, Debo, any rap nigga, he a freak throw, man down, call like Amber Lambs, tell him breathe, bro, nail a nigga to the cross, he walk around like Tizo.
Welcome everybody, it is awesome. I'm gonna keep the blunt lit here, the sage blunt. Anyways, let's get right into it. If you are new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. It's your way to support us for free, and it helps out tremendously and is always greatly appreciated and will only help benefit the incredible Bitcoin community. And with that being shared, also pump the like. It helps out tremendously with the YouTube algo, and that's also appreciated. Today is pod number 1635. I'm your host, JV. It's lit in here today. I got the brew, I got the herb, and I'm ready to kick this thing into high gear. It is Friday, so TGIF. Hopefully, now that we have corrected quite a bit and had this BTFD opportunity, we'll now have a little weekend pump. What do you say? Let me know. And also, yeah, it's May 10th, 2024. So let's dive right into it, kicking it off with our market watch, as we do each and every day. What more can I say? 1 second for me to set the screen share accurately. My apologies for the fam. You should be able to see now. Actually, let me set it from a different section. 1 moment. Weird. My phone's ringing at the same time. Just talk about distractions. My apologies. Just give me a second. Bear with me. And smell the herb as I'm fixing the screen share. I don't know why it's showing black. I could just leave it. I don't think it's the end of the world. I think it looks okay. Right? Yeah. We'll just run with it. Anyways, family, checking out the market watch, as you can see on your screen, we got everything virtually in the red right now, correcting moderately. We got a modest 3% correction on Bitcoin on the day. Ether down almost 4%. TRX, one of the only gainers in the top cryptos. And checking out coinmarketcap.com. We got a 2.3 trillion market cap with 62 billion in volume for the past 24 hours. Bitcoin Dom is 53.3% with the Ether dominance at 15.6%. And checking out the top gainers in the top 100 at least, you can see AKT up 11%, Injective up 6%, and Toncoin up 5% as the majority are again, in the red. And checking out the crypto bubbles to get a visual perspective on the daily. As you can see, safe to say 90% to 92% of these alts correcting, handful in the green. Zooming out on the monthly, we've also had pretty substantial corrections after the alts have been running pretty well for the past few months up until more recently. So past 30 days, a lot of bloodshed out there in the markets, even on the top projects. And checking out the crypto greed and fear index, we're currently rated as 66 in greed. Yesterday, 55, last week a 48, and last month a 78 in extreme greed. So there you have it. Welcome everyone just joining the stream. Renee, always a pleasure. Joseph, risk reward seems low. Don, of course, man, there's so much reward right now with very little risk. Agree with you 100%. Shout out to the members. Yaha, welcome, says Pepe to the Mars. I hear your vibrator. Who got the vibrator? 1646 sats per dollar. Nice. That's a lot of sats. Not too shabby. I'll tell you, before you know it, you won't be able to even buy 1,000 sats for $1. So take advantage of it. Become a Satoshi millionaire today if you're not already. It probably costs you, I'm guessing, $600 to $800, maybe less, being it's on discount right now. Always we in the chat right now. Yes. Don't worry, 64 Bitcoin by Sunday. Bring it. Donald Duck. We will. Word up. Okay, just so everyone knows, the largest foreign holder of U.S. Tree bonds is Japan. Their yen has been getting clobbered by the dollar. What happens if Japan dumps all of their UST bonds? Wow. I saw some posts on the yen right now. Interesting. Something big could happen to that. Who knows? I like the brewski and the herbski and the bitski. Precisely. Thank you, Darth Melda. Respect. We got the brewski, the herbski, and the bitski. I love that. I came in the wrong time. Vibrators. Exactly, Chris. It's getting a little freaky in here. No diddy. Thank you. Read my mind, Surge. What up, Coos Dog? And shout out Molly. Good to see you, sis. Siski. Guido Bitcoin to the moon and rising.
What's up with these jabroni ass niggas trying to see Compton? The industry can hate me. Fuck them all and they mama.
Woo. Yeah, yo. But anyways, let's dive right into, let me get another sip of the brew. Let me take another light of the herb. We got the brewski, the herbski, and the bitski, as Darth Melda eloquently pointed out for the fam. Yeah. This is ushering in 100,000 Bitcoin. This is all it takes. A little prayer, a little herb, a little brew, the most lit Bitcoin channel, live every day on the planet. I bet you we have extraterrestrials and interdimensionals tuning in right now. Just saying. We're on a whole different level. Your phone. Oh, yes. I had some I had some calls coming in which were vibrating earlier. So that's, I guess, my vibrator. Usher on. Word up, MJ. Puff, puff, pass. You got it. Man, this stuff is amazing. I'm going to light it again, and then we'll get into some TA. We'll tap deep into the chakras. So get ready to open your pineal glands. We're about to blast off natural DMT. You already know. What up, John? The best level. Amen to that. But yeah, yo, here's the latest with a little bit of the TA. And please forgive me for the little black bar at the bottom of the screen today. I'll fix that for the next show. I just don't want to waste anyone's time fixing it. So we'll just roll with it. So yeah, so you can see it says here, Bitcoin flash crash raises chance of Bitcoin to dip to $54,000. And let me just move this out of my way real quick. Something. Yeah, I guess we could do that. I'll put this down. 1 second. Right there. Okay, cool. So you should be able to see on your screen right now. Let me know in the chat. Software is acting a little buggy for some reason, but you should be able to see. So yeah, Bitcoin fell over 2,000 in an hour today as a sudden wave of volatility disrupted an otherwise quiet market. Data from Cointelegraph showed that leveraged long traders were caught offside as the Bitcoin price suddenly dropped from a high of 63.5 on May 10th to an intraday low of 60,300, as we can see here in the 1 hour chart. And at this time, the losses are still mounting, but it's only a mere 2.5% loss. It's not a big deal. The final accumulation is happening, according to the crypto analyst Mikhail van de Popp, reacting to what has become a familiar event in short time frames for Bitcoin ever since the infamous halving. Now, he also explained that this includes the low volatility and the choppy price action Bitcoin displayed since February 29th, and that the latest crash saw Bitcoin drop back to the important area of support. Not hodling, then we're looking at 52 to 55,000, which will be the final stage of the correction. Meanwhile, analyst Dan Crypto Trades said that Bitcoin's flash crash to 60 Gs on May 9th was a quick move to punish these longs that aped in above 63 Gs, as he points out right here alongside the chart. Now, those betting on a continuation of Bitcoin's recovery above 64,000 lost big today as the downturn liquidated 127 milli in long positions worth amid a 24-hour total wipeout of 175 million, as you can see here from CoinGlass. So literally, with the latest drawdown, 9 million in Bitcoin leverage positions have been liquidated over the last hour alone from the time of this article, with 6 million of those being longs. So there you go. Now, other news, a lot in the conversation right now. We know the Hong Kong ETFs just went live. I believe it was literally 11 days ago on the 30th of April. Now, big talk that the mainland of China may be able to start investing into this ETF issuer out of Hong Kong. That's a big deal because Hong Kong is a very small island, right, on the outskirts of the mainland. Mainland is where there's a population of 1.5 billion people with a lot of, some wealthy folk in there, obviously. So these are big. If this happens, this would be major and drive a lot of exposure to the ETFs out there in Asia. And we also know game theory in full effect. Many other countries follow in suit, including Australia, which we've discussed and covered here in the news. They're planning to launch an ETF at the end of the month. We also know about El Salvador launching a Bitcoin in, Bitcoin out ETF. And there's going to be other countries that follow suit. So strap in. You're in for a pretty amazing ride ahead, if you know what I mean. Welcome. I aped in at 63. Oof. All good in the hood. When Bitcoin's 100 G's, I don't think you'll care if you aped in at 63 or 60. So I wouldn't sweat it. 60, we headed to 90 G's, baby. Mono.
Pump it up if your game and went long. When the dip hit, you just ape like King Kong. More than 5 shots in your shack, then get it on.
Yes, sir.
They not like us. 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 They not like us.
Bada boom, bada bing. They not like us. Bitcoin is king. Heezy El Cho Rizzo. Rizzo? Hey, El Cho Rizzo. I don't know what that means, though, unfortunately. 60 G's, baby.
60 G's, baby!
Thanks for the reminder, as we're precisely at 60 G's, so that's the perfect audio. It's like the audio that lives on forever, because it feels like Bitcoin has been stuck in eternity at 60, even though it hasn't really been that long. We tapped 74, which is ultimately the new all-time high, mid-March. Wasn't too long ago. Check it out.
It's red panty night when you sign to find me, yeah? Back at home with your wife. It's a celebration.
You know what I mean? When you stack Bitcoin on the low like this, it's a celebration. It's orange panty night. Back at your home with your wife. You know what I mean? Light the herb ski. Enjoy a nice cold brewski. And stack the bitski. Game on. 3,800 Bitcoin feels like yesterday. Joanne, what's going on? Drake search the Bitcoin run. It's the Mexican sausage. Oh, okay. They not like us. They not like us. Fact. Real talk. Yeah, yo. So what do you think's going to happen this weekend? Do you think we're going to drop 60 or 60 holds and we're just right back in the game in the green by tomorrow? Let me know. Fridays are the orange party nights. Oh, panty nights. Fridays, exactly. Today's your special day, McFootinator. Precisely. A W forming in the chat. Bring it. Sing it. And Bitcoin, the crown, king it. I remember the last bull run, we were stuck at 38 before we went parabolic. That's right. Dankness. Got a good smudge going on in this step. Yeah, yo. We're having fun. Dankness. Welcome to the stream, family. Appreciate you. Anyways. One more clip for you.
You just shook up the world. How's that feel?
Bitcoin bounced back like...
I'm not surprised, mother.
Yeah, I mean. But anyways, let me switch the fingers so I could work this mouse out. It's hard to grip the mouse and the herb at the same time. It's like requires a different skill set. So I'm kind of new. But I'm learning. It's like on the job training. You know what I mean? Stacking the bitskis, if you know what I mean, for the broskies. But anyways, the latest with Wells Fargo, stacking some biddies, as outlined here in this article. The bank reportedly holding 143,000 worth of shares of ProShares, Bitcoin Strategy ETF, Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, and Bitcoin Depot. Interesting. Yeah, check this out. Major U.S.-based financial services firm Wells Fargo disclosed investments in Bitcoin ETFs offered by Grayscale and ProShares. I also want to point out, breaking news just in, America's largest bank, which is JP Morgan Chase, with CEO Jamie Dimon, a.k.a. Jamie Dimon. And when I think of Jamie Dimon, one thing comes to mind.
That fuck 'em up. I'ma do my stuff.
You know what I mean? But anyways, you can see the SEC filing right here. So we call these people hypocrites because
they not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
Wells Fargo,
they not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
You know what I mean? So I just wanted to point that out. But this is a pretty big deal. It means all major banks are soon going to have exposure to Bitcoin if they don't already have exposure to Bitcoin. So please keep that in mind. The total value of the 3 Bitcoin-related investments is pretty small, but hey, it's a start. Wells Fargo has roughly 1.7 trillion in assets as of June of last year. So again, that's a big market to tap into for their customers, making it the 3rd largest bank in the US by holdings. Again, number 1 is JP Morgan. The SEC added that observers should not assume that the info provided by financial firm was accurate and complete. Well, thank you, SEC. What kind of information do you actually provide as far as clarity is concerned? The SEC approved the listing of the trading of the spot Bitcoin ETFs, as you know, back in January. Trading firm Susquehanna reported it purchased more than $1 billion. We covered that in a few episodes ago of the Bitcoin ETFs in the first quarter of 2024, largely comprised of GBTC, Fidelity, and the other ProShares Bitcoin strategy ETF. So that's pretty lit. I mean, I think virtually all major institutions, asset managers, banks will have access to Bitcoin, again, whether directly or indirectly, as there's so many ways to get exposure, because if you don't got Bitcoin,
they not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
You know what I mean? They not like us for show. If they had no coiner,
they not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
If they don't enjoy the herbski with the brewski while stacking the bitski,
they not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
Bitcoin haters,
they not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
You know what I mean? I'm just pointing out the obvious. Appreciate you guys. I don't get it. How do we fractically reserve this asset? Practically reserve this as exactly what they're saying. Bitcoin daily Bitstamp, interesting confluences and fireworks will happen before May 29th. I doubt Bitcoin will capitulate. Thank you for sharing, Greg. Smash the like, everyone. The weekend is here. Amen to that. Appreciate you guys. What up, Phil C? Rudy DeBlane, thank you for that. Chris Klein, thank you, K-Jam, as always. John Doe, what it do? I love that we are also far ahead of institutions and banks. That is real talk, Molly. It feels good front running all of Wall Street, all of the banks, all of the so-called smart money, the legacy money. That whole entire legacy financial system is doomed. And they even recognize it right now. They figure you can't beat them, join them. What up, Chris? Appreciate you, bro. Sage it up. Exactly what we're doing.
You agree? And there is no second best asset. And that is why we are here, right? Because we need an asset. Bitcoin is the best. There is no second best.
Precisely. Point given, Michael. Salam, family. Shout out Muhammad. Still calling for 32. This is your last chance. Still in place. The Saudi cousins want it there. And that is the Allah candle to 125 to 230 guarantee. Word up. Thank you for sharing and tuning in. Shout out to the folks out there in the Middle East. Little late, but here. Welcome, Jennifer. Appreciate you. Always a pleasure to see you. Welcome those just tuning in. Pump the likes, pump the stream. Welcome, Steven. Is fiat smart? No. Damn, bro, that Bitcoin dip is an opportunity to fill our bags. That's a brilliant perspective, Ishmael, and 100% right, or I small. Welcome. There's no second best. This is true. There is no second best.
Which one's the best crypto asset? Well, Bitcoin's the best crypto asset. Okay, what's the second best? There is no second best.
I'm not saying I'm number one. I'm sorry, I lied. I'm number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
There's no second best crypto asset. There's a crypto asset. It's called Bitcoin, right?
That's it. First and foremost, the first shall be last and the last shall be first. Stack them biddies before leaving Earth. Take them with you to the afterlife. You know what I mean? Store it right there. You come back, whether it's in 20 years, 50 years, 100 years, 1,000 years, 10,000 years, through reincarnation, boom. They say the soul has a memory. That's why so many children can express past life regressions, experiences from previous lives, because the soul has a memory, right? And you can tap into that. So Bitcoin is the only asset you can take with you to the afterlife, come back via reincarnation. You know what I mean? And never have to reset when it comes to hard money, not to be F-wit. Let that sink in, yo. That's pretty big. There's no other form of money you can do that with. Zero. Zilch. Nada. You can't even take the gold bar to the airport and get on the plane because they'll confiscate it. Bitcoin you can take to the afterlife. Eat that. You know what I mean? Like real talk, take Bitcoin with you to the afterlife. Come on now. Right? And if you have no plans of coming back because you reached nirvana, aka Buddhahood, and you don't want to come back, you've graduated through tens of thousands of life experiences, then you somehow pass it on to someone in the physical realm who can enjoy it, such as a grandkid. You know what I mean? You got to be thinking outside the box. Only the children can remember before they get programmed into their new mortal body. Well, there you go. There you go. It'd be like searching for the baby Buddha or baby Jesus. The baby Satoshi. Satoshi passing on 1.1 million Bitcoin to his future generation. Right? You can channel these entities. You can channel entities in the afterlife. Right? Psychics. They can channel ghosts. There's a reason exorcisms exist. Demons, right? So if demons are real, if ghosts are real, then I would consider there's many forms of life that is real. Just because we can't see it doesn't mean don't exist. So what about the channelings of Ra? Interesting. You can channel off the world entity to get knowledge and insight. So can't you do that with a private key? Right? I've never even heard this conversation before. This is just me speaking through the ether. Thanks to the sage. I would never have this type of conversation. I'm reading the news. Like, I'm channeling right now. And I'm being 100% for real. Like Bitcoin, you can take with you to a different dimension, such as the afterlife, fifth dimension, whatever vibration you're at, right? May depend upon what frequency you tune into in the other realities in which we don't even know we may be living parallel lifelines. Stack some biddies. I think it's bigger than you even think on a multi-dimensional level. Like, serious. Yes, I agree, Chris. Anyways, let's just move on. We'll continue this conversation later. So here we go. SBF update. He's now trading rice. Wow, this guy. Whoa. FTX co-founder SBF still maintains his innocence despite getting 25 years in jail for fraud. And while he plans his appeal, he's taking to commodities trading, namely bags of rice. In his first in-person chat with the media since being locked up in Brooklyn's MDC back in August of last year, Bankman-Fried spoke to Puck News' William Cohan in an interview published May 9th, which Bankman-Fried's mother, Barbara Fried, was involved in organizing. The ex-FTX CEO's diet sees him get vegan meals that fellow inmates think literally smell like ish. Oh my God. So he lives on beans and rice. Whoa. The latter has become one of the currencies of the realm inside MDC. Wow. So he's eating beans and rice. Maybe he's not eating much of the rice, so he can trade it as a currency. That's wild. The alum of trading house Jane Street Capital and co-founder of trading firm Alameda reportedly joked about how much better the arbitrage opportunities are in jail compared to his former life as a high-frequency trader. Oh, my God. Bankman-Fried was considerably thinner, losing 25 pounds. Good for him. And was less pudgy. No longer pudgy Bankman. Less manic, less fidgety, and with no bags under his eyes. Wow. Looks like a total 3, or I should say a 180. He looked Kohan in the eyes and said pretty much the whole time during the interview, something he rarely did before, but that jailed the founder admitted he'd become good at faking that he was doing well. So you saw this infamous leaked photo in which you can see his inmates, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, including a Bankman-Fried. One of them you can see identified there. And yeah, definitely lost a lot of weight. And this picture was back in February. Obviously, we're now in May. But anyways, yeah, he went from one of the wealthiest young men in the world to now serving 25 years in prison. He has 35 other male inmates. Half reportedly murderers. Whoa. And those who are cooperating with the government. In a large open dorm style room, that's weird, in part of the MDC, mostly for female inmates. Wait. So he is in a facility which is usually for female inmates, mostly, and they're in a large open dorm room. I hope he's not having orgies in this facility. Like, real talk, that's what he was known for doing in the Bahamas, in the mansion with Caroline, allegedly. Interesting. He reportedly extremely bored with only 4 TVs. Wow, he has access to TV? And non-internet connected tablet for entertainment, which he plays games on. So he has a tablet. That's interesting as well, connected to the internet. Dude, it sounds like JV in his office. Like, wow, that's pretty amazing facility, if you ask me. He's not worried about his safety, but doesn't sleep well as other inmates wake him to ask about his bags of rice as they want to use them for bartering. Imagine trying to sleep, yo. Wake up, Sam. I need a bag of rice. Sorry, I don't have any more rice. You can't make the rice cakes, bro. Let me get some sleep. Anyways, BF thinks he's the fall guy. I'm not even going to entertain that. But anyways, I just wanted to update you with Bankman-Fried because it's always interesting to see what's going on in his world. And with that being shared, welcome everyone joining the stream. We lit the sage. We got the herbski. We got the brewski. We're stacking the bitski. It's Friday. Great BTFD opportunity. So take advantage of it. Let's update the chat here. Yeah, yo. They not like us. He is in open dorm room because he is on meds under prison doctors. Oh, so it's like a mental facility thing? Are all the guys medded up in that facility then? The 30 whatever inmates? Man, that's got to be rough because being around crazy people, what does that do? Makes you more crazy. He sells a lot of crypto now for the FTX reparations. Rice are the only bags he's holding. He went from holding 10 billion in crypto to holding rice bags. Can't make this ish up. Rice bags? He needs some beans. Well, I guess he's getting his protein. Beans and rice. Good to know you can have a vegan lifestyle in prison or this facility, which is usually for women. You know what I mean? I happen to be vegetarian. I'd hate to be served meat in prison. I highly doubt I would ever eat it because I don't even eat it in real life. But anyways, I'd do exactly what he does. I'd eat the beans because you need the protein. The rice is filling, but if you could trade it as a currency to get whatever you want, you know what I mean? Win-win. You can take it with you. What do you think about INJ? Anyone BTFD today? And shout out Nipsey. Nipsey says hi. He's right here. He smells the sage. Sage is strong. Dog's scent is like a million times more sensitive than humans. You know what I mean? Vegetarian here too. Go JB. Shout out Christine. Nippinator. The Nippicator. The Nippinator Indicator. Happy birthday. Whose birthday? Whose birthday? You're the best dad ever. Happy birthday to one. Wow, Crypto Surge. It's your birthday, bro. Happy birthday, homie. I don't see you getting blocked there, Greg, because your comments are coming through. Sometimes the comment may get auto-censored because we're on a highly censored platform, unfortunately. And that's beyond my control. And we're also on Rumble, though, that is uncensored. So some people like tuning in on Rumble. But this chat that we see on the screen is specifically for the tube. And starting tomorrow, we'll go back to the regular schedule of doing an after party on Rumble. This week we couldn't because of my schedule was way different and we had to start the streams too late. You guys are awesome. Well, appreciate you, Jennifer. Cheers, fam. Nipsey hustle, baby. That's right. Nipsey was also into crypto. BTC is freedom from the government. Damn straight. SPF needs to slang meal tickets from the soup kitchens. Facts, K-Jam. Cellmate Big Tyrone will make sure you get your daily dose of meat. You better call Tyrone. Call him. Remember that Badu track? But you can't use my phone. Judge not by appearances. Exactly. He's living on beans and rice with his mind on his rice and his rice in his mind. Man, that's cold. What time tomorrow? Let's set tomorrow's stream for tomorrow, Saturday. Stack set and Saturday. I finally have an open schedule for the first time in a week. I think we should do the normal 4 o'clock time. That's the ideal time where we'll have the most viewers. And also, that's my preferred time. I just like to do a show. So 4 o'clock tomorrow Eastern will be the next episode. Nipsey should be the next Doge. The next Doge. Nipsey's not trying to follow the footsteps of some other false idol. Nipsey's carving his own lane. You know what I mean? Nipsey's right here. The Nippinator. He'll give us the signals. You got to stay tuned. You're going to get all the signals you've ever desired. Absolutely free from the Nippinator. What's your craziest flat earth belief? That's one of the topics I just refuse to discuss on a platform like this. However, that's the conversation we could have tomorrow in the after party on Rumble, because we love talking about this stuff, but not on this specific platform. You know what I mean? Nipsey there's no second best. Exactly. But anyways, Joe, let's keep it moving. I still got a lot to share with you guys. Next story of the day. Now that you got the SPF update, we've all needed in our lives. Let's discuss crypto analyst says bullish cycle not over, predicting $100,000 Bitcoin in the fourth quarter. Hey, talking about ETs. That looks like an ET if I've ever seen one. What do you think? On the screen for you guys watching the stream. But anyways, widely followed trader says the Bitcoin can skyrocket to a 6-figure price in the fourth quarter of this year. We have analyst altcoin Sherpa. He shared with his followers that Bitcoin his bull cycle has yet to finish, quoting him here. I still don't think that it would be over, though, and that it is for this cycle. I think that we are still going to see Bitcoin to 6 figures and some sort of mania. And according to the analysts, Bitcoin could gigascend to a price of $100,000 in the fourth quarter of this year. That's dope. I never heard the term gigascend. I'm going to start using that. Gigascend. Let's go. Sherpa says there are a few compelling bear cases for Bitcoin that can see it fall by up to 35% from its current price before it shoots up to six figures. Quoting him here, is it over? I don't think so, but I think that this type of price action leads to the larger downtrends and pullbacks. Even if Bitcoin goes to $40,000 or $50,000, it is still high time frame bullish. But if we saw a move to 50,000, this would result in probably a violent move that would wreck the market. For example, a move from 60 to 50, which would be strong, and alts take a 50% haircut or more from these current levels. We're not there yet, but might need a further washout. I would envision a scenario where Bitcoin goes to 40, 50,000, everything gets wiped out, we chop for 3 to 4 months around there, and then gig ascend to 100,000 in the fourth quarter of 2024. This year, fam, as outlined here in the chat, let's go. I'm ready. You ready for the six-figure Bitcoin fiesta live in Puerto Rico? If so, let me know and let's freaking go. Fourth quarter, that's what they say. Anonymous, welcome, bro. Giga Sen, Giga Candle, let's bring it. What up, Cosmocom? I tried to buy the Trez for 2 days, and every checking account have blocks in it for fraud. And even when I confirm it was me, it still won't go through. I'm confused. That's interesting. I've never heard of that. I don't know what's going on there. Just be careful. A lot of weird things in crypto, if you know what I mean. It goes to 50,000. I am selling everything for Bitcoin. When you say everything, there's degrees, meaning levels to everything. Don't sell your soul now. Maybe like a kidney. I'm just playing. If anything, if you're one of the broskies, you have the opportunity to sell some unvaxxed sperm. Bingo! According to Jennifer, you can get up to $6,000 per load. You know what I mean? Boom, shakalaka. 10 loads, you stack a whole biddy at this discount. 6 loads. 60 G's, baby. In fact, it'd be just like this.
60 G's, baby!
However, if you refuse and you decide to continue to stack fiat,
They not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
if you haven't smashed the like button,
They not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
facts. Jason, what it do? I'm above the third dimension. Damn straight. Tapping into the parallel dimensions right now, right? When we light the herb. This is like heavy mental, meaning spiritual. We elevating the mind. We opening the flow of the meridians. All your energy channels are now awakened. You feel it. I'm sure you do. And next, we're going to awaken all the chakras, starting with the root at the base of the spine. You see that bright visual red coming into the third eye? That's the root. You can feel it actually spinning right now, clockwise. Maybe for the screen, I got to do it this way so it looks clockwise to you watching. And it opens right up. It's very powerful. And then you can feel that Bitcoin orange at the lower abdomen. You feel that. I call that the Dantian. That's Cantonese. But anyways, you can also feel that Bitcoin orange chakra spinning like a wheel of light. And it's pretty amazing. Actually pretty incredible. Then we move up to the solar plexus. And it's a bright yellow, just like on my jersey. And it starts spinning like a bright sun. Same clockwise direction. Until you just, it's like you're absorbing all the energy of the earth. All the love, all the good stuff right into your core through that solar plexus. Then we get to the heart chakra, which is that beautiful green, just like all the members in the chat who support the show. Greatly appreciate you guys. And that spins the same way. And it's beautiful. It's bliss. It's perfect energy, just as Bitcoin is perfect money. Same concept, but spiritually, right? Amazing. Let that heart chakra expand, encompassing the entire earth, no matter what shape you believe it is. You know what I mean? Then we get to that throat chakra. It's like, it's like a spinning blue vortex. And it's pretty incredible as well, right? The power of sound, vibration. It's godly, literally. You know what I mean? Then we get to the third eye, pineal gland, which is a beautiful indigo, and it starts spinning as well, giving you insights into anything you desire to know about. It's almost like opening up the Akashic records and accessing any bit of information that has ever existed in the world. Talk about ask and receive. When that opens up, you can feel the tingling right now, right? Right between your eyebrows. That's the third eye. And then we make it major to the seventh chakra, which is our crown. We relight the sage because we got the herbski. We already got the brewski. We're already stacking the bitski. Now we're going to open the crown ski. The crown ski holds it down. It's like a euphoric flow of energy in this shape. I don't know how to describe the shape as I'm freestyling here, but nonetheless, it's incredible. It gives you access not only to all the energy you ever need, but all the information, all the data, right? It's like you're becoming the Bitcoin blockchain. The same way running a node, you become the Bitcoin, right? This is next level-ish. This is the type of ish you learn at like $1 million mastermind, not on a private island because no Diddy, but with entities not from this dimension. Next level-ish, and they only accept Bitcoin. Okay. We shall continue. Anyways, when I light the sage, I just go off on these tangents because I'm channeling. So I haven't checked comments. Let's check a little comments and let's continue with the news because it's getting dark. Will Sage is the best. Going out for drinks. I'll grab one. Nice. I hope you feel better. Enjoy that. I'm buying some sage right now. I want what JV is on.
They not like us. 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 They not like us.
Anyways, fam, let's get to the next story. I appreciate you. Keep the comments flowing. If you're enjoying today's episode, let me know. Appreciate it. All right, so here we are. Next story of the day. We discussed the 100K target. Now we're going to discuss the 150G target, as well as a $500,000 million target. And then we'll discuss Jack Dorsey's $1 million target. So here you go. Thomas Lee, the CEO of Fundstrat, the independent financial research boutique, maintained his bullish stance on the king crypto. The financial analyst predicted that Bitcoin can surge massively, doubling its current price to reach 150 Gs, baby, during this current crypto market this year in this cycle. So let's break it down. He was recently interviewed on Squawk Box and doubled down on his previous Bitcoin forecast, expressing strong confidence that Bitcoin would experience a dramatic surge before the end of the year. He predicts that Bitcoin, currently priced at, well, at this time now, 60 Gs, baby, will exceed previous all-time high and will reach 150,000 per coin. I want to know if you guys in the chat agree with this particular prediction of 150 Gs this year in 2024. He also disclosed earlier in April in an interview that Bitcoin would definitely make new all-time highs this year, predicting Bitcoin to 150,000, as well as predicting 500,000 for the long term. He highlighted that the strong demand for the biddies has been fueling the price increase, and furthermore, the integration of the Rune protocol, which we know is the new token standard for issuing fungible tokens such as NFTs on the Bitcoin network, and also bolstered the blockchain's network. And I know the miners are enjoying it though. Lee's ambitious forecast that Bitcoin comes at a time when the market has been experiencing significant volatility and periods of fluctuations. Bitcoin previously hit the all-time high, which is currently sitting at 73,800. That was mid-March. So that's where price discovery currently lives, and I think we'll revisit it here soon. Let me know your thoughts. Now, since the halving occurred, it was just 2 weeks ago, many analysts believe it would trigger another price rally. I want to know your thoughts if you're in that camp. Do you see new all-time highs come in, or do you think it'll consolidate for a little longer before running up? Let me know your thoughts, family. And I'm going to check comments again before we dive into the story from Jack Dorsey's latest prediction of Bitcoin hitting $1 million a coin. And if you guys like, I can turn the lights on. Bada boom, bada bing. Let there be light. Let there be light. Let there be light. 225,000 end of the year. Music to my soul. Love that prediction. Bitcoin is definitely getting manipulated right now. Extremely volatile is the name of the game. After the halving, I just went outside for 45 seconds to get a quick tan solar flare. Word. Alchemy. You got that right, yo. The ancient branch and natural philosophy, philosophical, and pro-scientific tradition. There you go. Welcome, Adam. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Pump the like for the herb. Pump the like for the brew. And pump the like for the crypto crew holding it down. We appreciate it. High on life, exactly. Precisely. Precisely. Also, if you can put your lighters up in the chat, that's always lit. I got to get one of the cool lighters. I'm old school today. I'm keeping it old school. All I know is this company has lighters, the lighter market, and the pen market on lockdown. Because since I was a kid, I always remember these things. And obviously the pens. Anyways, I digress. Okay, I'll keep posting this. Please don't keep posting anything. But I'll read this. Weekly draw fib channel inception through recent all-time high, the 1.14 fib, 350 end of the year. Bring it. Very possible. Agreed. The 1.236 sits at 2.8 million. What? Before the next halving. I can't hang on. I think I fell off already. Strap in now. If you still dark, you can see northern lights. Nice. I'm loving the show as always, JV. Besides being intelligent, Bitcoin knowledgeable, you're so fun and entertaining. Thank you, Molly. This show is for entertainment purposes only. I do not give financial advice. I am not a financial expert. I am not a crypto expert. I'm just a dude who reads the news and likes entertaining and interacting with the fam. That's all. Welcome, Peter. Late to the show. Pump the likes, pump the stream. Let's freaking go. You're missing a lot today, bro. But it's all good. You can come back, watch the replay anytime. We're going to dive into the feature story of the day here in a sec. Those are the two most stolen items in the world. Lighters and pens go missing. I mean, tell me about it. Some people unconsciously steal lighters, especially smokers. You know what I mean? They're just naturally, unconsciously, if they're in the facility of a lighter, it'll go in their pocket. Naturally, like habitually. And probably the same with pens. If you're always using pens, you know what I mean? They probably get stolen. It's almost like in the laundry sometimes you got the missing sock and you're like, where do these laundry gnomes come from? Why do I always have one sock missing? How is that even physically possible? Is there a compartment in the washer machine I haven't discovered yet? What am I missing? Always do your own research. Never invest what you cannot afford to lose. Sage advice. Sage advice. In fact, don't invest into Bitcoin if you believe hodling fiat currency is a good idea. Then this is obviously not for you, right? If you don't believe in decentralization because you trust your government fully with full transparency, Bitcoin is not for you. I'm going to start telling people not to buy it, right? No need. You don't have to convince anyone to buy Bitcoin because it don't need convincing. Just tell people why they can't buy it. You know what I mean? Psychologically, then they're more inclined to buy it. Thinking of it from a psychological standpoint, because that's how the human mind works. That's psychology. And it's truthful. Don't buy Bitcoin. If you don't believe in it, don't buy it, right? You prefer the banks? Don't use the Bitcoin. Don't even get involved. There's no point. Oh, you believe what Janet Yellen talks about. Okay, don't buy Bitcoin. You like Jamie Dimon? You think he's a good guy? You're not a Bitcoiner. No need to be. I wouldn't recommend it. I'd stay away from it personally. You know what I mean? Real talk. Anyways, family. Now for our feature story of the day, Jack Dorsey, the former Twitter CEO, is predicting Bitcoin smashing $230,000 by the year 2030. Let's break it down and shout out to Jack. The Twitter co-founder says the price of the bitties could reach the price of at least $1 million by the year 2030, adding that its value could grow even further from that point onward. Speaking at a recent interview with Mike Solana on Pirate Wires, Dorsey offered a bullish outlook for the long-term price action of Bitcoin, as well as providing further context behind his abrupt departure from the board of Blue Sky, which is a decentralized Twitter alternative he helped launch in 2019. Interesting. I've never even heard of Blue Sky. What about you guys in the chat? Let me know. Dorsey told Solana. I'm like, what? I know he's a maxi. Why is he selling Solana? My correction, he told Solana, the interviewer, he believes Bitcoin's price could reach at least $1 million by 2030, adding that it most likely hits that number and goes way beyond. Dorsey, now the head of financial services firm Block, noted Bitcoin's price isn't actually the most interesting aspect of Bitcoin, and instead pointed to the collaborative nature of the ecosystem and the way it incentivized collective efforts to enhance the network. Quoting him here, the most amazing thing about Bitcoin, apart from the founding story, is anyone who works on it or gets paid in it or buys it for themselves. Everyone who puts any effort in to make it better is making the entire ecosystem better, which makes the price go up. It's a fascinating ecosystem and movement, more than anything else, he said, before adding, it taught me a lot. Dorsey raised eyebrows May 6th, when it was confirmed he would be departing the board of Blue Sky, a decentralized social network which he helped start as an alternative to Twitter. He said that Blue Sky was literally repeating all the mistakes made, adding that it is not a protocol that could be deemed truly decentralized. It's just another app. Dorsey originally envisioned Blue Sky as an open source protocol that Twitter and other platforms could build on top of, separating the protocol layer from the application layer to reduce the censorship risks. However, he said the firm started behaving more like a traditional company that began pushing for moderation tools. Quoting him here, everything we wanted around decentralization, everything we wanted in terms of an open source protocol, suddenly became a company with VCs and a board. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I intended to help create. That's right, because when it comes to the suits,
they not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
You know what I mean? Dorsey, who has since deleted his Blue Sky account, said the platform Nostr is anonymous. How many of you are using Nostr? Let me know, family. You can find Crypto News Alerts on it, just FYI. It's an open protocol with no company or centralized control, aligned with more of his goals of censorship resistance. In a note to shareholders May 2nd, Dorsey said his fintech firm Block will flip 10% of its gross profit from Bitcoin-related products back back into buying more Bitcoin every month. On May 1st, it was reported, the U.S. federal prosecutors were probing Block after documents allege compliance violations at the firm's payments division, Square, and Cash App. So there you have it, my crypto fam. Let me know your thoughts on Jack Dorsey and his prediction of Bitcoin smashing $1 million by 2030. We know Cathie Wood has been calling for $1 million at the top of the decade for a long time. In fact, she recently upped her bull scenario to 3.8 million, which we have covered here on the show by 2030. That's her bull scenario if the major institutions do a 5% allocation into the King crypto, BTC. I see that can happen. The question, by when? Can it happen sooner than that? I think it's in the cards. I believe Bitcoin has no top as fiat has no bottom. I mean, a lot of bullish catalysts in the markets. Even though we're correcting, it's all good. This is normal. I've been telling you guys every day virtually, be prepared for extreme volatility and chop to the upside, to the downside. Every halving, pre-halving, post-halving, extreme volatility. That's what we're witnessing. But thus far, 60 is holding strong. I think 60 is the psychological support right now. 58 is the line in the sand. As long as we can maintain above 58,000, we should be good, right? And I think we bounce right back. And thus, we've been holding 60,000. The times we've dropped below 60, it's like very short-lived and it bounces like immediately back, like when we hit in the 59 level. So that seems to be the strong spring resistance in the market right now. Once Bitcoin 2x's from here, 120 G's. So for that, I got to sample this clip twice.
60 G's, baby!
60 plus 60.
60 G's, baby!
That gives us 120. Then what if we did it again? Another 60. Then you're at 180. And before you know it, 4x, you're at 240. Before you know it, 250,000 Bitcoin doubles into 500,000 Bitty. Before you know it, 500,000 Bitty doubles into $1 million per Bitski. And yes, a Bitty and a Bitski is the same. We just have different slang out here. So thank you, Melda. I think I just learned that term today too, a Bitski. So appreciate it. But anyways, let me know your thoughts on Bitcoin smashing $1 million. When can you see that happen? And even let me know when you can see six figures. Holla. I'm going to read your comments out loud. Peter, my ex-wife was extremely volatile. Nailed it. Her emotions? If silver was Bitcoin, I would be going through my kitchen. Damn straight. Liquidating that ish. That silver to buy the biddies.
60 G's, baby!
So now we can send it to 180. Now we got 3 of those babies in there.
Had the people on my back to get a song. Reds broke, have a toke, we smoked them like a bomb.
Bingo. Shout out to the Rumble fam as well. We are streaming right now on the Tube and Rumble. Appreciate you guys. You know what? We just had a Bitcoin halving. Let's celebrate with the Oompas.
Oompa, loompa, doompa doo. I've got another halving for you. Oompa, loompa.
Oompity doo.
Which one's the best crypto asset? Well, Bitcoin's the best crypto asset. Okay, what's the second best? There is no second best.
Doompa dee. Less mining rewards more scarcity. What do you get when your printer goes brr?
What do we get when the printer goes brr?
Inflate supply like the Federal Reserve. Value go down like a lead balloon. Durr. What do you think will come?
What comes from that? Stacking another 1 million sats while it's cheap. Good for you, Chris. Almost 1,700 sats per dollar right now. Seize the moment. Thanks for the laughs. You're very welcome, Darth. Melda. Appreciate you, Siski. Good to see you. Yeah, work sucks. Let's go, biddies. I could watch more. I think by the end of the year, we'll see the big bump. 1 million by 2029, 6 figures November this year. Bring it. Bring it. I love the predictions. Keep them coming. Thank you, Semph. There is no second best.
Of that Satoshi's having none of it.
We call people who save in fiat currency. Great question. Let's ask Sailor.
But like most of the people who are buying assets at some point want to sell the assets at a profit.
People that use.
What do we call these folks? You know those fiat savers, those no coiners, those anti-Bitcoin folks. What do we call them?
Fiat currency as a store of value.
You've heard of the melting ice cube, right?
We call them poor. We call them poor. People that use fiat currency, we call them poor.
Facts. One of the best clips. Shout out Little Bubble on these tracks. A lot of these tracks, we sample Little Bubble a lot here. 1 million by 2029. Wrong. 2.8 million in 4 years. Now we're talking. Bring it. Bring it. Greg. Poor. That's right. Broke. Broke. Bank of America drowning right now. A lot of the regional banks are underwater. Good to note. Yeah, Wells Fargo. They need biddies more desperately than ever. Bank of America. Bank of America. I'm holding 0.3 stack and 70 USD. Do you think it'll reach one coin before the price skyrockets? Do you think I'll reach one coin? That's up to you, Trevor. I have belief in you that you can. And if you believe in yourself as much as I believe in you, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, that track is fire, right?
We call them poor. We call them poor. We call them poor.
Facts. Spitting facts. Shall bees. The honey badgers and the cyber hornets. Where you at? Where you at? Do you identify as a cyber hornet or a honey badger? I'm curious. Bitcoin adoption is hidden. Solar flares, banks underwater from tsunami. We live in the dream. The American dream, fam. The price froze. For real? Yeah. I could fix it. Give me a sec. Sometimes the software glitches. Let me know if that fixed it. Yeah, cool. Thanks for the heads up. And I appreciate anytime something's not normal or there's something wrong I can fix, you got to let me know because sometimes I don't recognize it because I don't see everything you see. So I appreciate the heads up. We fixed it. I can't help but dance. Sucker, Bitcoin STU, what it do? Young people do not understand the inflation. As a kid, I can get a bottle of soda for 10 cents. Now it's $2.69. Good Lord. 10 cents for some soda pop. That's wild. I've never seen that. I remember 50 cents. Now it's like $2 in the machine. Maybe $5, depending on the machine. But yeah, yo, that's crazy. We call them poor artists. So yeah, so that's coming from Little Bubble. That's one of his mixes he did. You can find that. You can find him on YouTube as well. I just blame everything on the solar flares. Exactly. What jersey are you wearing today? This is Steph Curry. Steph Curry, I believe. So this is number 3. So I got mostly number 11. I'm sorry, number 30. I got mostly number 11 jerseys, but I have some other ones like this one. What up, Steve? I'm the king next to my queen. That's what's up. K-Jam had a dream. If you get a bottle of water in a hotel, it costs $5. Yeah, and if it happens to be the... what's the bottle? The Fiji with the fish in the aquarium on the bottom, whatever the heck it is. They can charge you $10 for that bottle. And it's not even better water. You test the water, and it's just as bad as all the other water. They just charge you a premium. And when it's at a hotel, it's at least $10. Some of the hotels give you an option. It's like, you want the premium water for $20 or you want this cheap one for $5. You know, those Walmart brand bottles. But good hotels, they just give you the water, obviously. So you should have free water, for Christ's sake. But you know what I'm saying, if you purchase it. Yes, Bitcoin's the king crypto always. Roll with me, Jen. Roll with me. We rolling. Analytical Goat 30. Cheers, Molly. Full the little bubble playlist. The little bubble. It's like I'm saying it like I'm in a little bubble. Crypto's a bubble. I don't know about that.
How many options you really got? I mean, it's too many options. Why you trolling like a bitch? Ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord. And it's probably A minor. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
You know what I mean? Bitcoin. Tell him, Joseph. Tap water in a bottle. Exactly what it is, including Fiji. You roll in doo-doo. Yeah, you don't want to roll in the doo-doo, Phil. Precisely. In the immortal words of Oasis, you got to roll with it. Exactamundo. Exactamundo. Let's get the sage really burning. I may channel something new. Some words of wisdom. You never know. We may get a Nippinator indicator. Oh, he looks so cute. Yeah, yo. So remember, tomorrow, back to the normal time. Stat Stack and Saturday is tomorrow. So remember, 4 p.m., okay? That's going to be the time we go live. And we'll be back to the normal routine where we'll do an after party on Rumble, exclusive for the Rumble fam, for the uncensored version of the pod. JV got ghost. Why you say that? I don't see the reference. Hold your sage over the stove fire. It lights real good. Well, I'd have to go downstairs. I need to get like a legit lighter. Like one of those jump offs Tristan Tate has. Yeah, they have those $50,000 lighters. And it's just done. But yeah, these Bics. You know what it is? It's the fan. The fan blowing out the flame, so it takes a minute. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, a little bit. But yeah, it smells so good. This is one of my favorite herbs, for sure. Just ushering in some good new energy, new price actions for Bitcoin, price discovery mode. You know what I mean? Inhale it. Inhale the price discovery mode. Inhale the 100K. You know what I mean? Inhale it. Become it. Bring it. You need a torch, precisely. Torches work well. What about, might as well just get the flamethrower and skip the torch, Jennifer. Smudging. Yeah, that is the word, smudging. We smudging. A torch lighter indeed. Everlasting, what's good? Ah, it smells amazing. You guys got to order sage. You'll enjoy it, trust me. Nice hat. Everyone get a Bitcoin merch. Yes, that's the merch store. By purchasing anything in the store, you're supporting the show. The proceeds go towards creating content and doing what I do each and every day. Appreciate it. Nippinator and JV and the CNA hosts. I thought you were celebrating with a joint. No, it's not a joint. This is the sage. And just holding it and smelling it satisfies me and takes me to a different level as far as frequency. And I appreciate it. I think it's dope. It smells amazing. These things burn not forever, but it feels like forever. Remember when we did the halving party? That's when I first lit the sage. That was like two weeks ago, yeah? The 20th? Maybe 3 weeks, 2 weeks? I don't remember. Nippinator. Tip them later. The combination made my funds bleed. This is fact.
Word up. 225s over here, baby. Word up. 225s, niggas got garbage down here. Word up.
You know what I mean?
The coins rule everything around me. Green get the money. $1 million bitch, y'all.
This is for Jennifer. I totally just zoned out and played way too much of that clip. My apologies. Yeah, there's the same Sage stick. I bought a few of them, and they last. That's what I'm saying. They last a while. Bitcoin has been down every day after the halving. JV, you need to get some bed curtains to go with the hippie vibe. Make it look like that 70s show. That 70s Crypto News Alert show. JV, YouTube cut the track. Yes, exactly. One time I played that clip one too many seconds and it demonetized the vid. So that's why we always play short clips of copywritten music. Precisely. Devon, Joseph. Precisely. We pumping it up. 61. We right back in here, baby. 60 held strong. By tomorrow, we'll ape like King Kong. I come here for the Bitcoin news. I stay for the music. Precisely. It's like this is a Bitcoin discoteca up in here.
They not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
Who do you think Bitcoin's biggest enemy is, individual-wise? If you were to name a single individual, I'm not even going to give you hints, but I'm curious, in the chat, who are the most infamous, biggest, evilest, most notorious Bitcoin enemy? Drop it in the chat. I want to know what comes to your mind. Don't even think, just react. No need to think. Feel. It's like a finger pointing away to the moon. Don't concentrate on the finger or you miss all that heavenly glory. Rest in peace, Bruce Lee. So we got Xi Jinping. Yes, worst enemy. Jamie Dimon. George Soros. Keep it coming. Elizabeth Warren. Yellen. Binance. Binance. Jamie Warren. Who else? Gary, Mr. Gensler. Let's go. Mr. Genslow. Elizabeth Warren. Evil Pocahontas. Jamie. Klaus Schwab. Anyone else? I don't want to leave anyone out. Small Gary or Snail Gary. Tapeworm Gary. The Uneducated. The World Bank. I said individual. Rothschild. Individual. That's family. Individual. I'll give you about 10 more seconds. Dar War Hen. I want to know who's the biggest enemy of the biddy. If there was the notorious enemy of the king, who would it be? I want to know your thoughts. Couple more names. Quick. Biden. I like it. Biden. Anyone who doesn't understand it? Word. Well, all of these mofos we just named, including Charlie Munger in the other realm.
That fuck 'em up. I'ma do my stuff. Why you trolling like a bitch? Ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord, and it's probably A minor. They not like us. 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 They not like us.
Yeah, so that was pretty dope. Peter Stiff. Sleepy Joe. That'd play perfect for the track, referencing that when he says trying to strike a chord, and it's probably A minor. Dedicated to Sleepy Joe. Uncle Vlad. Uncle Sam. Love it, JV. Thank you, Molly. They not like us. I'm just saying. Epic show. Appreciate it. And also, shout out Molly. I noticed you've been retweeting a lot of my shows and content on X. I appreciate it. I see you also got a following on X, and respect. Thank you for doing what you do and being a moderator, supporting the show, interacting as always, and just being you, because you're amazing. Kamala. Yes. Definitely not like us. SBF.
That fuck 'em up.
Is he trading rice?
I'ma do my stuff.
Take his beans too while you're at it.
Why you trolling like a bitch? Ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord, and it's probably A minor.
He referring to the Democratic Party?
They not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
Charlie Munger?
They not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
The ignorant sheep are the big enemies of the biddies. Vlad Drak, King Charles. I appreciate all the answers, by the way. A lot of good names in there. Really get to thinking about who the biggest enemy of Bitcoin is. I'm just thinking out loud now. I saw a lot of names. Diddy. Drake. The Pope. Individual, I'd say Satan. Is Satan considered an individual or no? More a spirit? Well, how would you define Satan? Christine Lagarde. Well, if it's an energy or spirit, obviously Satan could be in the hearts of many, right? Just as God is in the hearts of all who welcomes him in their life, right? Thinking out loud. Blessings to all. Shout out John Doe. What it do? Christine Lagarde. SBF didn't do us any favors. Exactly, Steve. Real talk. Yeah, I think controlling organizations, especially within governments, all hate Bitcoin, and definitely massive enemies. Banking cartels, massive enemies. But that's why I was curious individual-wise, because who's responsible? Who own these entities? Like BlackRock. Who really controls and owns this? You know what I mean? Some of these organizations, who controls and owns them? The Federal Reserve, who controls and owns them? Obviously, it's not going to be one individual. It's going to be a brotherhood, a group, whatever, maybe a corporation. Things are, what was I going to say? Hidden to a certain extent, like the hidden hand. But somebody's pulling the strings, and typically it's a group of very old white men. Hate to say it. Typically. And they get together. They could be on a board, or it could just be a secret society. But we are on the tube, so I digress. Anyways, fam, I just realized the time. I do got to get rolling. Remember, tomorrow, back to the normal routine. 4 p.m. Stacking Saturday. Take advantage of the dip. We'll be back in the green before you know it. Mark my words. And we'll see you tomorrow. And also this evening, 11 p.m. for the premiere for today's pod right here on the channel. I appreciate y'all. And I'll see you guys hopefully this evening. Appreciate it. Deuces. I'm out.
They not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
Tell them.
That fuck 'em up. I'ma do my stuff. Why you trolling like a bitch? Ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord, and it's probably A minor.